Gills are back at home this early kick-off this afternoon as we take on Notts County, who are flying high at the moment in the automatic position to League Two. Football isn't played on paper, but we are destined to lose one. But can we grind some points out? All unravelling here on German Gills. Welcome to the German Gills Show. I'm going to be your host, Reece, to take you through every step of today's game against Notts County. Thank you very much for stopping by. And any Notts County fans here, thank you very much for stopping by on this German Gills Show. This season, we are sponsored by Gbode Building Products. And if you have a project going at the moment and you need some materials, these are your guys to go to, particularly if you are in the local Medway area. And if you're a Gills season ticket holder and you buy any products at Gbode Building Products, you can get 10% off your order. Right, let's head over to Adam Wesgate. Gills are off the back of 2 away points now, Adam. Do you see John Coleman getting his first 3 points for the Gills this afternoon?
Yeah, it's a tricky one today. I mean, Notts County are doing really, really well, although we did beat them in the reverse fixture when we were more informed. Beat them actually last year as well. I think it was 3-1. Lost the home game though, and Notts County looked really convincing. We never thought we would have won the away game at that point. Look, we need a point a game average to be safe. So I would actually be happy with a point here today. You want to get the win. You want to get the monkey off your back with not having actually scored a goal yourself. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 just to say that we're going to score one with a Gills player. But yeah, it's a tricky one today. So I would be happy with a point. Look at the squad. I'm pretty happy with that. Sam Gale's an interesting one. He's starting again. It's his first home start. It must be. Maybe he did a Johnston's Paint Trophy or Bristol Street Motors one, but I certainly haven't seen him start. And all 3 of the new signings are in. I think they've made us look a bit better, so it'll be interesting to see. But a point would be good. 3, of course it's possible, but I don't think we should go expecting it today with a team the quality of Notts County. But we're staying positive. Wesgate Gills.
And of course, we've got the German Gills fan zone. Fans have been reaching out to the show about our game against Notts County this afternoon, and here's what they have to say.
Well, today the result is going to be a 1-0 win for the Gills. It's going to be JJ Morgan to score, and up the Gills, also Gills.
Hello Reece, I hope you're okay. I'm alright. Well, a bit annoyed to be honest at the moment. As being a Gillingham fan's really just depressing. And well, as we take on Notts County, another 12:30 on Sky Sports today, which I'm impressed with. I mean, the Doncaster game was close and that was 12:30, so maybe this one could be close, a 12:30 game. I'm going 1-1. I reckon maybe we could get, I don't know who could score, you know, it's really unpredictable at the minute, but come on, up the Gills and enjoy the game, Reece.
Good morning, Reece. Ben here, just parked up at Priestfield for this afternoon's game with Notts County at home, live on Sky. Hope you are well and had a fantastic week. So my prediction for today's game with Notts County, I am, well, as the last 2 games, I've actually gotten both right in 1-1 draws. So I'm hopefully going to go for the hat-trick, and I'm going to say a 1-0 Gills win. I'm either going to say Jimmy J. Morgan to score for us, or I reckon it could be another own goal again. But fingers crossed for 3 points as always. Enjoy the game, and Wesgate Gills.
Afternoon, Reece. How you doing? Well, mate. I'm here at the Priestfield Stadium for today's League 2 game against Grimsby. It's my first game back. I missed the last home game due to illness. Going to try and be positive today. Going to go for a 1-0 Gills win. I reckon Morgan's going to get his first Gills goal today. So I hope. But yeah, I hope all's well with you, mate. And let's hope we get those 3 points. Wesgate Gills.
Let's head over to Priestfield Stadium for today's live match reaction. Wesgate Gills! So we're about to get underway here at Priestfield Stadium. Big shout out to our sponsor, Gbode Building Products. The link to their website can be found in the description down below. And if you would like access to full match replays, you can click the join button under this YouTube video. And for a small fee, you can get access to all of our videos, which are the full match replays. Right. Notts County in a great run of form. I think they're even top of the form table. I think they're sitting pretty at second. Won last 7 and 9, and Gillingham haven't won since they played MK Dons all that time ago. So let's see how this one unfolds. Gills got the ball on the left-hand side. Ogie and Gbode are not quite sure what to do at the moment, but there's an early attack, and Gbode comes into from the left-hand side. Can just get an early tack on here. This will be an interesting start to the game, as it's cleared way by Notts County. Not convincingly, it's going to fall into the feet of Hutton on this right-hand side. He's got McGoldrick closing him down, and Gills trying to find another way into the box, as Little is going to do from deep. Gbode does well there to keep possession of the ball and run forward a little bit of pace. Got to the centre of the park now. He's going to go alone at this rate. He does need to offload it. He's done a lot of good work there. He can't hold the ball too much. He does get Ramiro up on the right-hand side. Really good work for Gbode. He's got on the inside there. He's going to offer the ball, but Hutton's going to then give it to him. Can he actually finish it as he gets the ball across? And it's great work, actually, by Gbode. It's almost highlight-worthy, the amount of drive that he got through the centre of the park. And here's a real hunger to get into dangerous positions. And did he just give the finger to the goalkeeper there? I genuinely think he did. Gills have got a corner, I think. And Gills are giving the ball away in a very stupid position here as McGoldrick's going to take the shot on goal, and it goes, I thought it was going to go in the back of the net. And I'm just, for all the good work we've done actually for the first 14 minutes, it's just something like that which is so unnecessary. And it's Hutton unfortunately putting Little with a hospital ball and running backwards towards goal, and it's just really poor decision making ultimately, and this is the kind of stuff that lets us down, sadly, with all the amount of good work we've been trying to do since Coleman's joined us. It's just decisions which are individually made like that are letting us down. Luckily, it's still 0-0. And that's a good pass by Jones, who gives it over to the right-hand side from McGoldrick, put it in the box, and it's going to surely be a goal, and it's a decent save from Morris. My goodness me, I was almost convinced that was going to go in the back of the net, and Morris scrambles over to his right-hand side to get a really solid arm on that. I mean, even with the power of the shot and it hitting Morris, I still thought it had enough to go in, but that is an absolutely fantastic save from Glenn Morris. The 41-year-old has certainly still got it. My goodness me. It's a short corner by Notts County as they pull it into the box. It is meant to be headed away, but it's scrambling around, and then it goes in the back of the net, and it's scored by Sarula. And it's just, again, I mean, it's so gutting. It really is so gutting, because it should be easily cleared away, and we are just not convincing with our defensive work at the moment, and it's such an easy goal for Notts County to score. I mean, it's just... It's their first corner of the game, taken short by Palmer into the box, and this is where it should be easily headed away. And it's just Mackenzie, I mean, should be heading it up and away, and he's heading to the back, I think, of a Notts County player, and Sarula's just easily put it in the back of the net. And Gills, as you know, when we go 1-0 down, how many points have we got from losing positions? 2 this season. And considering how good Notts County are at the moment, I just don't imagine us getting back into this game, sadly. 1-0 Notts County. Gills coming forward, and Mackenzie's picked it up. He's going to go alone. He's going to take the shot himself, and it goes far of the left-hand post. But I suppose it's a decent reaction to what has been a really strange start to this game, with a lot of excitement and a lot of decent enough play from Gills, but just lapsing in defence. And then, we're taking the shot from 24 yards from Mackenzie. On another day that goes in the back of the net, but on this time, it didn't. Well, it's good work by Notts County. They have a chance to get a second goal as McGoldrick comes through. He chips up over the top. And what a fantastic finish that is from McGoldrick. And Notts County, just before the 20-minute mark, have doubled their lead. That is a really good finish, I have to say. But it comes from really poor work from Gillingham in the centre of the park one more time. And my goodness me, I wish that we had someone who is confident enough to do goal-scoring chips like that. Really do. It's a good ball from McDonald, but it's just Gale, unfortunately, who's just got caught out there trying to get the interception from McGoldrick again. Hutton should be maybe running a little bit quicker on that one to try and get in there, but, when you got McGoldrick on the ball like that, of course he's going to find a way to put it in the back of the net, and with that finesse, it's a really good goal, but really poor again from Gillingham. Free kick for Notts County. It was given away by Ogie. Really stupid, actually. And they're in a very dangerous position to try and get 3 goals. It goes to, oh my goodness me. And then he squeezed in, actually. And I don't really see what happened because it happened so quickly. But Morris did seem to dive for it to his right-hand side. And it just went past his right-hand post. So watch it one more time. It's Jody Jones who's going to be who took the free kick. And It's an in-swing, another day, that creeps in, and that's 3-0 and game over. Before this, I think it's game over anyway. But still, Notts County looking more likely to get another goal in this game. Jody's got the Jones got the ball on the right hand side. He's running at Ogie there. He cuts inside. It's a good ball, and Whitaker's picked it up. He's got aim at a chase, and there could be a dangerous chance for Notts County. And arguably they should have put that one in the back of the net as well. And Gillingham escape from going 3-0 down, but the ball is still alive as McDonald's got the ball. He passes to Jones, and as Jones going to look for a shot of his favoured left foot, is going to be muscled out. He keeps the ball alive, and Notts County are passing the ball around excellently well at the moment. It's just they're so good at keeping possession, and they're so confident, and they're playing forward, and therefore win free kicks, and it's just something that Gillingham don't do, and it's so frustrating to see other teams in the same division do it so well. My goodness me. And let's watch this one more time as Whitaker gets that ball across past Amer, and there's so much time and space in the box to do something, and it's just a block from Hutton in the end that stops it, probably going to the back of the net. But it is a really frustrating experience at the moment. It's a free kick for Notts County. Over in this left-hand side, it's Jones standing over the ball. And I think it's Palmer on the other side as well, but I imagine it's Jones that will take this with his free kick ability. Puts it into the box, and it just goes wide. Wow. I think a lot of Notts County fans thought that was in. I'll tell you what, it probably wasn't that far away because it hit the side netting, but nonetheless, it had Morris scramble over to his right-hand side. It's a decent pelt on the ball he's put there, and, you can see why he takes those free kicks, because I'm sure a few of them have gone in the back of the net in his career and even this season. Still 2-0 Notts County. Gills is a free kick on this left-hand side. Can we find something before half-time? At least give us something to shout about a little bit. I hope there's a go in for half-time. It's headed away by County because I'm getting the shot. Oh. It's just so depressing to see something like that. That's the best we can come up with at the moment. And that is half-time. So half-time, it's Gillingham 0, Notts County 2. And on the line, we've got Adam Wesgate.
Good afternoon.
So how are you? Are you enjoying this amazing football match?
Well, we had a good 7 minutes, and I can't remember anything happening after that, really. I mean, I don't want to.
No.
It really has been dire, hasn't it? And a 2-0, it's not a fair reflection. It should have been more. I mean, they had about 2 chances to score before the first one, and it's been dire. I don't see us getting back into this at all.
What strikes me is just how confident and how nice Notts County are on the ball. They're playing it around well with absolute confidence. They know what they're doing. Everyone wants the ball, and it's just chalk and cheese from our players.
But it is, and it's so bizarre, isn't it, that in 2 seasons, they seem to win at ours, we seem to win away at theirs. Maybe it's some sort of arrangement we've got, fair dues all round, and we'll give each other good Google reviews.
It's just a gentleman's agreement.
Exactly, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Oh, goodness me. But, we're just talking off air briefly, and I keep looking more over my back now than looking forward. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, really.
Well, I do as well, but I mean, I was a bit comforted by somebody pointing out that we need to average a point a game. And I did mention to you off air as well that we are trying to play a bit more expansive. You can see it. Coleman mentioned it. At least we've got it in our pocket that if it really got bad, we can start to just play really defensive, grind out results. That's not what I want. It's not going to be great, but if it's a case of possibly going down, then you would easily rather revert to that than possibly be playing conference football, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. I've got one more question for you then based on this. Do you see us turning this around in the second half?
Well, no, not at all. I mean, when you can't score goals, I'm not sure that being 2 down really helps as opposed to 1.
No.
I don't know, maybe there's some weird statistic or something somebody can find, but no, I think we've got to make some changes. We've got to try and do something to be more positive. If we did score a goal, which would be daylight robbery at this point as far as Notts County are concerned, at least there'd be something competitive about it. So I'd rather that than sit here just with no hope.
Well, a really positive conversation all around that, and we'll catch up at full time.
See you then.
So we're about to get underway here for the second half. A big shout out to our sponsor, which is Viper Golf. And if you're interested in retro football shirts and golf shirts, they combine the two. And at checkout, if you use the code GG5 by going to the link down below, you can get £5 off your order. Right, I don't think we'll get back into this game, but let's try and at least not embarrass ourselves in the second half. Just coming forward down this left-hand side. We've got to try and carve our way through it to get the right pass, to make the right decision, do the right thing, as Little's going to shoot from distance, and it's collected by the goalkeeper, and it's the best thing that's happened this half. I think for both teams, really, it was sort of a really easy shot for Bash just to collect up. I think it was from Little, but I mean, it would go down as a shot on target statistic, but it was never going to be going in the back of the net. I mean, it's really, at the moment, just absolutely dreadful. I mean, the only thing we are winning at the moment is the yellow card count, to be fair. Oh, it's good work by Notts County, but Gills should clear this up. They haven't, and Gale was giving that away very easily. I think that was going out for throwing would be the safer option to do, playing the percentages as Palmer picks it up, cuts inside, and it's run for by Abbott. He's got so much time and space, and everyone's just been very lackadaisical with the Gillingham defence. It goes into the box and heads towards goal, and it's just gone wide. And again, everyone just is working, it seems to be, at 50%. Everything's so static and idle for Gillingham, and at the moment it's just, look at the space that he's got to put that in the box. Come on. It's just so frustrating. My goodness me. As Gills actually going to keep this highlight going down the right-hand side, as Hutton gets that ball, he's going to try, I hope we make amends, get a decent ball in the box, someone take a shot, someone make the goalkeeper do something. It's gone straight back to Hutton, who puts it into the box. Head of the way, is someone going to get the shot away, find a little bit of space to make something happen, as Odie has come all the way forward. He's got Gbode in support on the left-hand side, and Little was then peeled off, and Gbode puts it into the box because someone gets something towards the goal. Someone put their foot through it. It's bouncing around. Come on, it's so. Who wants that ball? No one seems to want the ball at the moment. It's absolutely horrific. It's good work by Notts County. They've got space on the left-hand side with Palmer on the ball. They put it into a dangerous place. It's going to be collected by Ogie. He's just not cleared it properly. It's gone straight to Abbott. And now it's going over to the right-hand side for Notts County to try and build an attack as they put it into the box. And it's collected by Morris. But it's just, again, it's just so frustrating to watch, I have to say, this type of play. And it just feels like we are the team at the moment that's just always on the back foot, scrambling for anything at the moment to fall our way. And we're not making our own luck, sadly. Jane Clark the ball over this left-hand side. Can we make something happen? He runs into the box. He's done really well. He takes the shot towards the goalkeeper, and it's a shot on target, and it's parried away by Bass. And if Gbode was a little bit more alert, he might have got something into that, but it's something more positive from the Gills for a change. A good direct run from Jane Clark down that left-hand side. Taking on a few players, getting a shot on goal. Just unfortunate that Gbode wasn't quick enough to get the rebound from Bass, but nonetheless, something a little bit better. It's a corner for Gills as it goes into the box, and it's headed towards goal. Yes! And Gbode has scored, and Gills are back in this game. My goodness me, we've got 10 minutes plus stoppages to try and find something. I'm so happy for Gbode. When he's on the pitch, I always feel like something can happen with him, and it has done, and Gills have half the deficit. It's a good ball in the box, and I think he's unmarked. He's just got it on target. That's all it needs to be. And it has gone in the back of the net. It's a very good header. He's hitting it down like you're taught at school to do. But Gillingham have got one back. My goodness me, can we get an equaliser in this game? Because there has been absolutely nothing to shout about in this game. Watch Gbode steps back. Solid enough connection in the back of the net. Notts County 2, Gillingham 1. And that is full time.
Well, I mean, the least you can say about this is that by our scoring, we had an entertaining last 10, 11 minutes, however long it was. And I mean, the second half was better than the first half, though that's quite a low bar. I think the substitutions made a difference. We looked better going forward. I mean, obviously, Notts County were the better team. They deserved to win. They should have had more than 2 goals in the first half. And I think you can say that the quality that they showed really came out in when we scored, because usually teams either panic at that point if there's 1 goal in it, or they start to try and assert themselves in the game. And Notts County really just asserted themselves, and they looked like the more likely team to score once we went to 2-1. So that's why they are where they are. Tough game, there were some positives, but overall, there's still a lot of work for Coleman to do. Gale should have been the man of the match. Everyone was saying that around us. I mean, I totally agree. I mean, Gbode did get a bit of a scuff for Nevitt, but I thought he actually had a reasonably good game, Gbode, as it goes. But no, Gale should have been man of the match. I think he's going to keep his place. That's the main positive. And hopefully, now that we've actually had somebody score in January, we can continue that into February. There you go. There's my positives. Oh dear. Wesgate Gills.